How's it going, everybody? ASMR Fanatic here, and tonight I will be reviewing Battle in the Valley 2024. So, without further ado, let's get started. And kicking things off with the pre-show, first matchup, we had Matt Vandegrift versus Goldie. And I'm not familiar with either of these wrestlers. This is my first time seeing both of them, and they were impressive. This was a fine match here. It seemed like a showcase match of sorts. And yeah, not many complaints from me here. It did sound like I wasn't hearing like any sound coming from the ring. I guess there was like some audio issue, but besides that, a fine match. And for the next and final match on the pre-show, we had Viva Van versus Stephanie Vacker. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm not too sure. Once again, I'm not familiar with either of these wrestlers, but this was a good match. I like this quite a lot, actually. It was very back and forth. They showed good intensity, and yeah, I'd be open to seeing more of their matches. And for the opening match on the main show, we had a 6-man tag team match. As we had the team of Njpw, Fred Rosser, and Shota Umino versus Tom Lawler, Darrell Nelson, and Royce Isaacs. And this was a good way to start the show. I like this match. And Njpw, man, he should really be in WWE by now. I'm not too sure about his contract status with MLW, but yeah, he needs to jump ship, like, soon. But yeah, like I said, I like this match, but that's not all. After the match, we had Shota Umino getting attacked by Jack Perry. Wow, I did not see this coming. And when it comes to Jack Perry, I'm really not a fan of his, especially the stuff that he was doing towards the end of his AEW run. And, the whole stuff with Punk, just a mess. Ridiculous. But I never had a problem with his wrestling. He is actually a really good wrestler. And, if he wants to do a little stint in New Japan for a while, I really don't know about his stats with AEW. He ripped up the contract, but who knows if that's a storyline or whatnot. But, yeah, I'm actually surprisingly looking forward to seeing what's next for Jack Perry. And next we had a tag team match as we had the team of Mascara Dorada and Volador Jr. versus Rocky Romero and Soprano Jr. I probably butchered their names, but anyways, another good match here. Yeah, just some good old lucha wrestling. And when I was watching this match, the thought popped into my head that AEW really needs to step up their game on signing better masked wrestlers. Like, yeah, these guys here in this match, Noah has some really good masked wrestlers, and then AEW has guys like Gravity, Commander, who botches all the time. Yeah, AEW, you guys need to step up your game. And then we had TJP going one-on-one with David Finlay. And this was fun. I like this match a lot. Way more competitive than I thought it would be. Very back and forth. And yeah, these two had great chemistry. So yeah, I really like this match. And by the way, did you guys know that TJP is 39 years old? What the fuck? And after that, we had for the Strong Upperweight Tag Team Championships, ELP and Hikuleo defending their titles against Clark Connors and Alex Coughlin. And this match was alright. It wasn't bad or anything, but I thought it could have been better given the backstory between these two teams. Of how ELP and Hikuleo used to be in Bullet Club, but now they're not, and they were facing Bullet Club members. I don't know. I think I was just expecting more from this match, but it wasn't bad at all. And next up for the Strong Women's Championship, we had the champion and my wife, Julia, defending her title against Trish Adora. And this was a good back and forth match. Julia's matches are always good. That's a given. But Trish Adora, she was good too. I think this was my first time ever seeing her in action, and yeah, she impressed me. Showed good intensity in the ring, and yeah, no complaints from me here. And then we had a tag team match as we had the team of Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb versus Zack Sabre Jr. and Bad Dude Tito. And this was fun. I didn't realize that Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle used to be a team together. I believe they were called the Chosen Bros, so yeah, I found that interesting. Yeah, like I said, fun match, and same thing with Jack Perry. I'm not the biggest Matt Riddle fan anymore, given how he is in real life, it's kind of like, but then again, he is a good wrestler, so yeah. And then we had Eddie Kingston putting his Continental Crown Championship on the line against Gabe Kidd. And I like this match, but at the same time, I didn't like this match. And that's because there were too many damn chop fests. My gosh, there was like 3 or 4 of them. It was getting so ridiculous. Yeah, it is just so boring to just seeing guys chop each other back and forth, yada yada yada. Guy waits on the other guy. It's just so repetitive, actually, and it's just irritating. To me, at least. I mean, others enjoy it, but yeah, I'm just getting tired of it. And also, what's with all the headbutts? Like, come on, that move should honestly be banned, given what happened to Shibata, but I digress, as Taz would say. But yeah, what I actually really liked about this match was the ending. I thought that was really well done. They both got counted out after Gabe Kidd called Eddie a fat bitch. That was funny. And they just beat the shit out of each other. And then the post-match was good too, in which the Bullet Club attacked Eddie and laid him out. So I guess we're going to get a rematch between these guys again. So, yeah. For that match, guys, please chill with the headbutts and chops. I'm begging you. And in the semi-main event, we had a no DQ match between Shingo Takagi and Jon Moxley. And I'm not quite sure why this type of match was needed for these two, but I am glad we got it, nonetheless, as this was very, very, very fun to watch. Disturbing at times, especially involving a kendo stick, but still fun. But that's not all. Post-match, we had Jon Moxley calling out Tetsuya Naito. So, yeah. I guess we're going to get a championship match, or Jon is going to go after Naito's championship soon. So, yeah, looking forward to that. And in the main event, we had Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. And this might have been the last match these two are ever going to have with each other, which is so weird to say out loud. Yeah, I still can't get over Ospreay leaving. That's just so... Yeah. I will stay strong, though. I will stay strong. Yeah, amazing match. Phenomenal. Superb. There's not enough adjectives to describe their matches. I mean, let's be real here. Yeah, what a way to end their feud, their rivalry between these two. I mean, just banger after banger after banger after banger. And just the history that they have too, going back to when Okada brought in Ospreay, great stuff. And that will do it for my review of Battle in the Valley 2024. Man, what a great show this was. Wow. Just looking back on all these matches, damn, New Japan really is on fire. But yeah, honestly, not many complaints from me about this show. I just didn't really enjoy the tag match that much, and Kidd versus Kingston was kind of not my style. But yeah, all in all, just a fun time. Actually, wait, I do have one complaint about the show, and that's the fact that this was not on New Japan World, which is beyond dumb. I'm paying for the service. Why is this show not on there? It's a New Japan show. And what's even more strange is that I have a friend in Japan, and he was telling me that he was watching the show on New Japan World. So, is this a region thing? Because if so, President Tanahashi, we need to have a talk. yeah, anyways, that'll do it for this review. As always, hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about Battle in the Valley 2024. And with all that being said, this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing out.